Hello, welcome to the Try Not to Laugh Challenge. Today we have Sunny San from IEM Land. The other contestant we have Pacharamed Gundilok Neo Naja Chup Chup from the south of Thailand.
Yeah.
Yay.
You can start, guys.
When I say I want to be a comedian, everyone laugh at me. But today I am a comedian. No one laugh at me.
My wife asked me to pass her a lipstick, but I accidentally passed her a glue stick. She still isn't talking to me.
So why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Okay.
Mhm.
I go to the bar and ask a bartender for a Wi-Fi password. Bartender say, you need to buy a drink first. Okay, I will have a Coke. Bartender, $3. There you go. So what is the Wi-Fi password? Bartender say, you need to buy a drink first. No spaces or lowercase.
Aha.
Oxygen, hydrogen, sulfur, sodium, and phosphorus walk into the bar. Oh snap, says the bartender.
The past, present, and future walk into a bar. It was tense.
What happened to the guy who sued over his missing luggage? He lost his case.
I remember how embarrassed I was when I couldn't pay my electric bill. It was the darkest day of my life.
How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Once, because the next time you will be subtracting 10 from 90.
Two men have been ice fishing all day. One has had no luck, while the other has pulled out a ton of fish. What is your secret? Asked the unlucky fisherman. Is the reply. I'm sorry, what did you say? I still didn't understand you. The lucky fisherman spits something into his hand and says slowly and clearly, you have got to keep your worms warm.
So I met an old lady. She asked me, where is the opposite side of the road? I told her, it's there, pointing to the opposite side of the road. She kept asking me, where is the opposite side of the road? I kept answering her the same way. She said, you're a liar. I was so confused. Then she said, the man from that side told me that the opposite side of the road is this side.
A man says to a friend, my wife is on a 3-week diet. How much has she lost so far? He replies, 2 weeks.
Never trust math teachers who use graph paper because they're always plotting something.
A man walks into a restaurant and says, how do you prepare your chickens? The cook replies, nothing special. We just tell them they are gonna die.
What did one blade of grass say to another about the lack of rain? I guess we'll just have to make do.
A man walks into a seafood store carrying a trout under his arm. Do you make a fish cakes? He asks. Yes, we do. Reply from fishmonger. Great, said the man. It's his birthday.
Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns won't work.
Did you hear that? Santa is expert of karate. He has a black belt.
I needed a password 8 characters long, so I picked Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
During a job interview at the 99-cent store, my son was asked, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" My son's reply, at the dollar store, he got a job.
2 chemists walked into a bar. One says, "I'll have an H2O." The other says, "I'll have an H2O2." The second chemist dies. H2O2 is a chemical formula for hydrogen peroxide, which you can drink at a bar without grievous consequence.
A woman shoots her husband for stepping on the clean floor. Police officer jumps into his squad car and calls the station. "I have an interesting case here," he says. "A woman shot her husband for stepping on the floor. She just mopped." "Have you arrested her?" asked the sergeant. "No, not yet. The force is still wet."
Hear about the new restaurant called Karma? There's no menu. You get what you deserve.
2 hunters are in the woods. When one of them collapses, his hunting buddy immediately calls 911. "My friend isn't breathing," he shouts into the phone. "What should I do?" "Relax," the operator tells him. "I can help first. Let's make sure he's dead or not." And then a gunshot. The guy gets back on the phone and says, "Okay, now what?"
I told one of my friends to be himself. That was pretty mean, I guess.
"I visited my friend at his new house. He told me to make myself at home. So I threw him out. I hate having visitors."
I know they say that money talks, but all mine says goodbye.
My son, who is into astronomy, he asked me how stars die. "Usually an overdose, son," I told him.
I, I told my girlfriend she drew her eyebrows too high. She seemed surprised.
I will never forget my granddad's last words to me just before he died. "You adopted."
All right, that's the end of the challenge. Both participants lost. They both laughed at the same time, and they laughed like very funny. So thank you, and have a good one.
Thanks, everybody.
Yay.
Thanks, guys.